What's going on our YouTube? So, the CDC came out and they finally admitted that 94% of cases of deaths with the invisible enemy were comorbidities. So that means only 6% actually died from the invisible enemy, which puts it at like just under 10,000 people. So we've been duped, y'all, or at least y'all been duped. In the very beginning, I was duped. It's time for you guys. I made a video about it yesterday. It's time to push back. They're literally going to people's houses in Australia and locking them up for speaking out against the lockup. There was just a person I heard on the radio yesterday. They locked his wife up in some camp, and she was some kind of political figure down there in Australia. They released her because of I don't know what, but they released her. They held her for 2 days. Nobody could talk to her, nobody could see her, and they released her for some reasons. I don't know the exact specifications on this scenario, but the point is they're locking people up down there for speaking out against this bullshit invisible enemy. I don't know. I mean, I understand that fear is the main. It's a main motivator. It's one of the main motivators that we have as human beings. Fear is used for survival, and if they can strike fear into people, then they're going to basically do whatever they want them to do. And I understand being afraid of an invisible enemy like this, but the information was out there in good time for everyone to know the truth. So you guys, you're gonna have to push back. I mean, seriously, push back. I'm being censored right now on Facebook. They're censoring a shit ton of people. They've canceled pages. They have these strike things. I don't even know where they get into it. But I don't share political stuff on my Facebook page, but I do send things in Messenger. And they've limited my capabilities with sending things on Messenger. Anyway, so that's just, the other day I was at church and my pastor's wife came up to me and said, "Thank you so much for what you're doing." And I was like, I don't know, what are you talking about? You're welcome, but what are you talking about? And she was talking about the stuff that I was sending them on Messenger. And so you don't know who you're going to reach when you're reaching out to people and you're telling them the truth and you're waking them up and you're giving them information that's going to release them from the binds of lies that the Democratic Party and the establishment Republicans are telling. You have no clue who you're gonna affect. My pastor's wife, I thought that was really cool. And Pastor Scott, he's such a docile person, but he knows the truth. Obviously, well, not obviously, because there are some pastors that are a little more they're a little bit more fiery than he is, but he's letting God take care of it. He's doing his job, sharing the gospel. Anyway, you guys, they're censoring me on Facebook to where I can't share as much as I was allowed to. I can only share to 5 people now. And I was sharing to everybody on my list. I don't know if it's temporary or if it's permanent. It's probably permanent because I never received any notification or any kind of anything. They just censored me. So you need to be waking people up. The other day at a job where I woke this guy up. I try to wake up as many of my customers as possible. A lot of them already are awake, which is amazing. But yeah, they're censoring me. They're locking people up in Australia. They've censored Alex Jones. That was the first one to go, and that was 2 years ago now, or something like that. I don't know. Get it together. God bless you. God bless America.